I had a verbal fight ne Jenkins Mukasa some time back. Wavaayo n'ogamba nti ogenda kuzimbira abayimbi ennyumba, and I said that will not happen.
Abayimbi tebalina mpisa.
Abayimbi tebalina mpisa.
Nekuba.
No, Mukasa.
No, openly.
Mukasa.
Openly.
Mukasa.
But I said it.
Kale.
Navayo nenkyogera. Navayo nenkyogera.
I wish nali nsibye sente zange.
I swear to living God, I have the land. It had been bought. That's what I'm telling you.
Wavaayo n'oyambala esweta y'ebitulituli.
Distressed clothing.
Fine, to make it cosmetic, it's called distressed clothing. And I felt a person your age, kale yadde okwatamu naye myaka 5 abantu abakulaba status gy'olimu kati ekisweta ekiyulifu. I was like, really?
Kati Eddy, ekizibu kiva mu nkula gye twakulira. Tulina ebintu oluusi ebitagenda kuyiga nga tukuze. Kati gwe ebyo tosha bimatira kubanga gwe oli muntu wakusiba musipi na kikalu. Naye ffe eno gye twakulira wali osibyeko balance. Tokiraba.
Now you outgrow certain things. I expected you to have outgrown distressed clothing.
No, you don't outgrow your background. Where I come from, the world is liberal. Within the empire, gyogenda okulaba album cover yange. Jebere nzibu. Jebere nzibu.
Kati distressed clothing erinnya eppya ye jebere.
Okitegedde? Sabula jebere eri yennyini Ati Eddy, the world has moved on.
Mama cricket over Mama Lugogo. Yes, as the swag mama, anytime from now she's coming out from that family. So we're here a bit scared, but again, I'm also excited and very happy. I can't wait to see her, and I want to thank each and every person who has been with us in this journey. I want to thank our sponsors, Next Media Services Uganda. I'm thanking Purple Skills. I'm thanking Ricky Henry and everyone who has really contributed to this. We are here waiting, and let's see what happens. So you're gonna stay with us as we wait for Queen Kama, Mama Lugogo, when she's coming out right there. Stay with us. Oh my God, my heart is now okay.
I'm so sorry. You guys have been worried.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'm okay. This is mine.
Please say yes, please.
Yes, Vibe Life UG mbalamusiza nnyo Eddy Sendi ge mannya gange. Nsaba bw'obanga eno ye show gy'osoose okulaba eno part 2. Ddayo olabe part 1 nga tuli ne Bebe Cool, because ebimu ku byayinza okwogera eno he might make reference nayogera ekigambo naga nti nga bwe nakugambye, kati kiba kizibu nnyo gwe ataakiwulidde okubeera ng'okwakinga apo. Nze mpa due credit era kyekimpa moral authority to critique people, yadde abamu ku bantu ba Gagamel bakinterpretinga bulala, ate okusingira ddala abantu b'embeera nabo nga Jenkins Mukasa. Where he does good, I give him credit. Where he puts a foot wrong, obviously I can't go and massage the foot. I have to crush it.
Naye we twakoma wali osuubiza abantu nti ogenda kulaba ebyapa odde obannyonnyole. Wabirabye?
Kituufu ebyapa mbirabyeko. Biri ebyapa 11 nga byonna biri mu mannya ga Moses, Ssali, Bebe Cool. N'erinnya lya Bebe Cool kati nalyo lyagendako mannya gage. He's the first person mu entertainment industry ya Uganda who has ever alleged and proven with facts. Ekyo kinyongedde okunyamba ti abalala bw'ogamba nti waguze enju mba njagala otulageko.
Ate mmwe mwabireeta.
Kati kino kikuleka Wanze yakigamba negamba nti ekifo gye kiri onompa ebyange bye wansuubiza.
Nedda sikyasiba naye omanyi olibadde ogamba okunsasulira ssente za gundi za saaki neŋŋaana lwa nsonga nkutya owa abantu ssente n'ozibalangira anti simanyi lwaki okola ekintu ekyo. Ngenda kuwa incidence bbiri.
Ate bwe mbanga nkuwadde lwaki soogera nti nkuwadde bw'oba tofunye.
Allah yatugamba nti ogwa kkono bwe gugaba ogwa ddyo tegumanya.
Si ku Munnayuganda omuwa
wamusondera ku mbaga ye
ani
Josephat Seguya n'agenda abako ate byawandiika ebitaakusanyusa.
Zesintu tebyansanyusa
mu bantu mu lujjule n'omugamba nti gwe Josephat Seguya oli awolega obupale embaga yali ekulemye n'ojja n'enkuwa ssente n'ogenda n'owasa.
Kati gwe bw'omala okuwasa ate ne weerabira wange n'olyoka onjogerera obubi nga nze ssente yali tazaagala. Abannayuganda basaana kulangira.
Lumu wali ku NBS Keiza akukyazizza mutudde ku seeti. Ekibuuzo ekyasooka Keizi njagala ombuulire maama wo bwe yafa nakuwa ssente mmeka? Kati kakadde mukama wange. By the way ekibuuzo nze kwe nakoma interview yo saagira.
Kati
namanya where it is going to.
Keizi agenda ne yeesulika.
Eddy Sendi. Bw'obeeranga omwavu manyanga w'okoma olina ebintu byena okuvaako. Tosobola kunzijjako kakadde nkakoze mu linnya lyange ngenze njiribye nkoze erinnya bampadde akakadde ozze okansabye nkakuwadde omaze okwetaasa ate ozze ku linnya lyange eryampadde akakadde ate gwe olikube. Lwaki
kadi gyosooka okujjayo ya musajja akakadde
kala bw'oba toyagala ssente zange tojja naddala ng'osuubirayo okwonoona erinnya lyange bw'oba oli osuubirayo okwonoona erinnya.
I have a lot of respect for family and to a certain extent I have a feeling we both have respect for the institution of marriage.
Yes.
Just like you have a very beautiful wife, I also have a very beautiful wife. So we both share something in common. Naye njagala kubuuza, are you comfortable if we can talk about Alpha and his career in football? Is it okay?
Yeah, why not?
Why does this young man go to train in a Mercedes Benz nga abaana abalala bagendera mu baasi ya team? Doesn't it put him aloof? Doesn't he come off as someone aloof?
No.
Does he get time to network, never net, to laugh, joke? You know,
Alpha.
Banter, yeah, cruising guy in the top of the range Mercedes.
Alpha is 20 years old. He's a man. Number
but
two.
But he still deserves guidance.
Yeah, yes. Number two, when he goes training, it's on an individual basis that every player goes by themselves. The only time players will share transport is when they're going for a game. So when they're going for a game, they all go to their club, which is Nakivubo now, okay? Park, get into the big bus and travel. Thirdly, it's not a crime to have a car.
No. Definitely it's not.
So
even
then those other players, I don't think they would attack. I don't think they would attack him for being able to. No. Was it about the ownership or the going?
No, I'm not talking about attack, but I mean, omupira gulinga bolaba band. You need to create camaraderie. That friendship.
Kyenkunyonyodde nti training bagenda buli muntu yetwala eka abalinya boda abakola ki Ochagedde. Only team etambula together ng'erina game away oba trip. Era Alpha tavugangako mmotoka ye nga balina game. Agendera mu bus. Alpha Arua Lira wayona agenze. Oyo mwana oyo ali okay. Naye bw'aba ava waka nze omwana kasita aweza 18 ayiga okuvuga emmotoka because tuli busy. Mama we abeera busy tasabeera nga amudropinga amupikinga. Mbeera busy, ba drivers babiri babeera busy. So alina okwevuga neyeetwala ku training neyevuga neyekomyawo. It is only a normal life.
Ate n'ekirala nze kyembadde nteesa Alpha ayinza oba asula mu apartment kati oba bakomredi basula mu mizigo kati aveeyo eno babeere wamu.
Mukasa kimala gunoze taata bw'oteeka omunnyo omungi mu mmere ekaawa please don't forget bw'oteeka omunnyo omungi mu mmere ekaawa
badde mukuwa perspective mutavuga benzi kuba banne tebalina
gunoze ssebo mwami
ssebo kale
abatulaba job hazards ezo bw'oyinza okuba gy'oli mwanayiga mmere ng'engalo zibabirira nange ezange nkola nina omuntu angaayagaaya just pray for me nti interview ngimalako nga nkyali mulamba. Uganda National Musicians Federation led by Eddy Kenzo, the newly appointed presidential advisor on creative.
Senior presidential advisor.
Yakatugamba wali treasurer. Ne bwetugattako superlatives, head of finance, what? Nga gwe okwata ensawo. Billioni 5 wezagenda okuweebwa federation because ekyo nkirina on record from Eddy Kenzo. You were nowhere to be seen. What happened? Did you fall out?
No, we didn't fall out. I just resigned. But for Uganda, what is interesting is singa naliwo, it would be a problem. I hope me being away is not a problem. Because I just woke up in the morning, ndi busy nnyo sobola kubeera ku federation. I had been put for UNCC, nina Quarry, nina music, nina career Alpha, nina omukyala n'abaana. I can't take on a role egenda okubeera direct handling artists. And you know how chaotic artists can be. So ekyo nenkivaamu ekifo.
Much as you quit, I want to ask you about this money. How do you feel nga government ekutte billioni 5 neziwa a small group of people? They are Ugandans, everybody knows and no one will argue. Naye ennaku ezo nagenzeeko emulago ku casualty ward y'emulago nga kenkana bwe kati.
Summarizing nga tonnagenda wala. I feel government has even cheated the artists. Do you know how much the arts industry contributes towards the GDP of Uganda? 0.003% of the GDP. If you interpret, it is above $800 million. Now, that is the arts, the 9 domains. Now, out of the 9 domains, abayimbi bali mu domain emu esooka eyo. Naye mu domain eyo emu esooka, music yenna kyatunze, atunze flag ya Uganda, Bakenzo bagenze, beat tuzireese, Uganda yogerwako today, ebivulu aba Nigeria basooka kujja wano, entertainment industry is now employing people directly and indirectly. How dare you as government only give to support artists? How dare you only support them with 5 billion? How? How can you explain that? After the industry brings over $800 million per year.
I don't have the statistics
offhand. Yes.
But coffee, minerals, tourism, okay? bye bimu ku bintu ebisinga okuleeta ssente wano.
Yes.
Yes, mu art mwendya. So I don't want you to look at me, or I don't want to come off like someone biting the fingers that feed me. But at the same time, I look at the bigger picture. Waliyo ekintu government kyesobola okuwa art ekisinga handouts.
Why do you call it a handout?
What should I call it? What is it?
Were there businessmen and women who government supported after COVID by giving them cash?
They were given loans. They were sent to
Were their businesses saved?
Some businesses have been saved.
By
government.
By giving them money?
No. Giving them loans.
So, if I may ask, what was wrong by giving an artist money after COVID?
Because that money did not reach out to every artist.
Are we discussing money reaching to every artist, or we are discussing the act of giving the money? I want us to first deal with the
one issue
the decision of giving the money. Are you satisfied with my reasoning?
I'm not. What I'm saying is this. Government ekute billion time is what the artist. Okay? Waliyo kye yali esobola obbawa.
Labayo. Naye nga tonagenda ku bayimbi yasooka kukwata billion eziwere 10 n'eziwa ba promoter. Bo toboogerako. Tewa complainingako.
I did complain. I did complain, and it's on record. And I will say it again here that ekyo nkivumirira ekyokuwanga abantu sente mu ngeri eyo when that money can be put elsewhere and used better.
Let me open you. Sigana gana kanzgulewa masogo. But let me say this to you clearly. Every sector oyogedde ku mwanyi, okay? Zireta zicontributing kinene ku GDP sicho? Okimanyi nti abalimi b'emmwanyi babawa endokwa. Kati omuyimbi endokwa eriki?
Omuyimbi endokwa ye eri operationalizing copyright law, which was already
amateeka g'emmwanyi tegaliiwo. Tegaliiwo amateeka agakwatagana n'ebyokulima n'emmwanyi.
Wegali.
Ate lwaki babawa endokwa? Amateeka bwe gaba wegali.
Endokwa omulimi abantu bakuŋŋaanya abalimi b'emmwanyi 5 ne babawa billion 5 worth of endokwa. No.
Yes, babagulira endokwa ziri mu billions and billions of money. Ne babawa eddagala, ulira ne babawa amadagala, ne babatwala mu misomo, ne babawa buli kimu. Ate si bamwanyi bokka, n'abennaanasi, n'abaki. Kati omuyimbi y'ensigo ye gy'oba ongamba gavumenti gy'erina omuyambako. Tegedde Eddy.
Kyengamba kiriwo ekiti. 5 billion came. Okay? Sente zino zonna ezizze ez'aba promoters bezajja. Ba promoters ngoze mirundi ng'esatu. Ebibiina ebibadde bigende wa Ssali. This is my saying. Sente zino bwe zijja, lwaki siziwagira? Tezituuka. Then money ends in hands of a few people.
Okay, then let us discuss.
Did you get some money?
Wait, let us discuss it.
The penetration.
The penetration, the use, a sentence took. I'm not blaming it. Why should government give? It's your chita debate. So, we have to discuss and sentence took.
Government shouldn't give because sentence took.
So, Singazali to say it's okay for them to give.
It's okay to give.
Good. Now we agree on that. Okay.
Did you get some money as well?
Bampa milioni 15. Ze bampola. They didn't give me. They lent me. I have my documents. 30 million.
They lent me. Lwaki government ezimba amalwaliro?
Eddy Kenzo yampola emiliyoni 3 okuva ku federation n'ensayininga ekipapula era nino zizaayo. Oba oyagala ekipapula ekyo nakyo ngenda kikuweereza. You have the copy.
We know why.
No, where is?
No, it's okay.
And
No,
because
I'm not interested in your liability.
because people thought the money was shared
Timwazigabana
just.
bugabani.
Nze bampola. Nze nasaba bampole milioni 2. Nze ne bangamba tukola 3.
Nga z'okulifayirira.
3.
Ezitali kwoli mukwano gwange yawayo emitwalo 17 ng'agala bukadde 10 ne batabumuwa n'akaaba. Hey.
Oli omu ku bayimbi abagamba nti mwalwana nnyo okugoba muziki w'abakongo wano mu Uganda ne muleeta muziki waffe n'abaawo. Either 2 or 3 months ago najja nenfuna omukisa okuwuliriza ku album yo. Very fine music, I would say. I fell in love with some of the songs there, but it had a lot of Nigerians. Some songwriters are Nigerians, some producers are Nigerians. Ngenda okubuuza ki ekiddako nti album erina okugenda okugimasitaringa in Nigeria. And I'm like, so you chased Congolese to bring in Nigerians. What do you say about that? It was all foreign influence.
I think answer yange ejja kubeera I only move with a winning team. If the Ugandan team hasn't yet won, I'm very sorry. I will go with the winning team. If Nigeria has managed to even conquer America, then how about Uganda with Afrobeat? So let us not blind ourselves with the reality. The reality is Afrobeat is #1 in the world. So if we want to be seen somewhere, we should join the band of Afrobeat, and when we get there, on top of the world, then we can present our Chidandali. But you're beating Chidandali, it doesn't even cross to Kenya, and you say you're looking for $1. How?
Ozukiza kalika statement nti musiramu agamba tali gokuba gasala kaluma nekira
okitegedde Eddy, I finally understood success. For you to be successful, you must relate with the successful people. If you want to be
successful, you must
relate with the successful people.
It brings me to this question. You brought Rema Namakula on the scene, and I can say she's successful. But I don't see you relating with her.
Don't mix those
musically relating with her.
Don't mix those two. Success is measured in one gauge only. Financial.
She is.
Success is not measured by wishes and looks and this and that. And I'm not referring to her. No. Success. Eddy Sendi, oyiriba kubera successful. The only success jo oyiriba erichi. Sent. So success is measured. Muchi? Musent. So mu Nigeria wabanga kubya Afrobeat na kufuna sent ngabo olaba ani bana
boy Wizkid
Wiz
Davido
okitegedde awo ngenze ekidandali wano so Rema's issue has nothing to do with relating.
But what I'm saying, she's successful, a musician in Uganda. And I suppose you would be proud and you would agree with me because this is your daughter.
If that was her limit where yayagala yenaga she's successful, then maybe she's successful. I don't gauge her success based on my vision as an individual in Nali. Maybe that's not success to me. But based on her, that's success to her. If she has said it, Eddy Sendi,
It's me saying it.
no,
And I want to own it.
then you have to wait for her to say she's successful or not.
Okay.
What oyinza kumanya dream ye?
Agimanyi. Bano we bamujja kugaga.
Nedda Mukasa.
Ale tukera mbazo.
Ono nani?
Ono ne Saro ukayimba.
Mukasa nedda. No, that is now video.
Tukera mbazo.
But have you ever asked her if she's successful?
I'm going to ask her.
Please do. And
going
if she
to ask
tells
her.
you she's successful, then that means she reached
She's
where she
comfortable.
wanted.
Gargamel. Did Gargamel close?
No,
But who is there? It's
I'm
only
there.
you.
Yeah. What do you want?
A record label must have other artists.
It doesn't have to. If other artists are not good business, then the record label would rather stay with one artist who is good business.
But we have a lot of talent in the country.
The talent
You don't
is
see the talent?
there is not the talent does not interpret into money. So why carry it?
Come on.
Yes.
Talent interprets into money.
No, that's petty money. That's where
Barack Obama Yagamba, if others can.
This is where we
can.
began from. Which money?
Auntie, Swangs Avenue is reaping money out of the
I
artists
don't see
they
them
have.
flying choppers, doing this. That's little money. They can
going to
build a
use-
house or two.
I'm going to use your own words.
Yes.
Wangambi, we have people who are rich. Abalina sente ezajja.
Yes.
Naye nga tebamanyiddwa na kumanyibwa.
Yes.
So, fenna?
Yes. So,
Ne
nze,
nannyini ttaka lino we tuli.
kati
Twakabeerera naye.
nze
Tetunnalabako nga jjeyo yadde eddola emu
Ka
oba
nkusimplifyingire.
naye nga sente alina.
kati kankusimplifyingire.
Mm.
Teri muyimbi gwe nsobola kuddaawo nti kati ntaddemu ssente zange ngenda kukolamu ssente okujja ngo yankola charity yakubayamba. You get it? And I want to warn the artists about them swangs. I really have to warn them. Actually, you need to know the facts about those contracts and how that company works. But I want to ask my friends who are in that company to be very careful because Julius is sacrificing a lot. Otherwise, twalibadde tulaba ebizimbe nga bitambula. Okay? Twalibadde tulaba ki? Ebizimbe. Twalibadde tulaba zirandi cruisers zaani.
Zabata tangible investment.
Tangible investments. Nga tulabako nti ono artist ddala.
I had a verbal fight ne Jenkins Mukasa oyo some time back. Wavaayo n'ogamba nti ogenda kuzimbira abayimbi ennyumba, and I said that will not happen.
Abayimbi tebalina mpisa.
Abayimbi tebalina mpisa.
Nekuba. No, Mukasa. Nedda Mukasa.
Openly.
Mukasa abantu banaalaba.
But I said it.
Kale,
Navaayo n'enkyogera. Navaayo n'enkyogera.
I wish nali nsibye sente zange.
I swear to living God, I have the land. It had been bought.
Having the land.
Do you know what was going to happen?
No.
I had a company that was ready to do the house.
And what happened? Abayimbi bayimba. People churning out music.
No. Empisa embinze zenalabaawo. No. Saagala Eddy. Bino ebintu bikola oli mugagga ku mutima. Naye oli ano kyekiri kyowambuuziza nti Seguya. Oba
Yabomba nayo aware.
Yafuna n'akakola.
Keizi yabomba.
Empewo kyegenda okumukola. Ali ene. Weza tetera kwonooneka nnyo. Ennaku ezo, I've been having a lot of problems trying to defend your name.
Don't defend it.
By being attacked by people close to you.
You know why you don't have to defend my name?
No?
My name is such a very stable name. It may not need defending.
Please tell Jenkins Mukasa that.
That's what I'm telling you.
Wavaayo n'oyambala esweta ey'ebitulituli.
Distressed clothing.
Fine, to make it cosmetic, It's called distressed clothing. And I felt a person your age kale yadde okwatamu naye myaka 5 woli abantu abakulaba status gyolimu kati ekisweta ekiyulifu. I was like really
kati Eddy ekizibu kiva mu nkula gye twakulira tulina ebintu oluusi ebitagenda kuyiga nga tukuze kati gwe ebyo tosha bimatira kubanga gwe oli muntu wakusiba musipi na kikalu naye ffe eno gye twakulira wali osibyeko balance tokiraba.
Now you outgrow certain things. I expected you to have outgrown distressed clothing.
No, and you don't outgrow your background. Where I come from, the world is liberal. Werinde empale gyogenda okulaba album cover yange. Jebere nzibu. Jebere nzibu.
Kati distressed clothing erinye pya ye jebere.
Okitegedde. Sabula jebere eri yennyini Eddy, the world has moved on bloody.
So kombulire.
Olaba nagenda okugigula jebere ye nagenda ogigula. Agigula $1,200 e California nga ngenda shooting sweat era ekyo nkikubuulira
ze milioni zo 4
eswete eyo $2,000
tamya muze muzaawa nso
ne bwoba oyagala nsobola okusindika manager Marvin champion Marvin n'agenda mu dduuka eryo n'akuteeka ku live ku live now waliwo ebintu kati ffe ba celebrities tetukyalina kyakukola. We can't put on nomo nga gwe Eddy mulina okuguma ffe tulina okwambala ebintu ebyo mwe ne mulaba gwe tokyambala gwe tolina kyambala ekyo kuba Eddy gwe bw'oyambala ejjebere gwe weekubemu akafaananyi Eddy ng'oyambadde ejjebere olaba bw'oba ofaanana
bajagamba nasusi
oyinza ogamba ovuddeko okitegedde naye kati nze bwe nkuba jjebere oli agamba what's that fashion ate wali wakayogera bwoti pa yali ani Saawiro Kofi Olomide baani bonna ba celebs ne batandika. Actually I can guarantee you nti wano ku Africa yinza okuba nze nasooka n'okikuba.
Katugendeko awaddako. There is lately a lot of nudity in your industry. And artists are swearing a lot. Swearing in English. I haven't heard you come out to say anything.
Because it's normal life.
Abawala nga waliwo omuyimbi omupya simanyi nakumanya oba omumanyi bamuyita Gloria Buggie. Okuvaayo ne yeeyambula n'ata akatambi.
Kati gwerinda video yange eddako. Esooka bweti.
Ajja kula kyatala.
Above 18. See a TV. Appreciate
God's creation,
the art. Omanye ensi gye bayita Swaziland.
That is Swaziland. Awo na Southern Africa balina ebyabwe.
No, but
tutalina eno.
Eddy, ensi y'abavubuka bato.
It's a global village.
It's a global village, but this world today, Uganda is a very young country. Technology agenze wala. Abaana. Kugamba Eddy toyina muntu gojja gamba nti gwe toyambala kimpi today. Okujjako gozadde. Okitegedde? Osobola okugamba omwana wo nti sikulaba
nina engoye
ate nno ng'akyali 19 olwo naye oluweza 20 ate weesibe 2 kuba ebyo byennyini byogaana okyayinza abaana bo okubifuna bagenda kukuba jjebere bakoleyo loli ya Buggie zikulimba
ekintu ekirala omuziki gufudde nnyo ledde simanyi oba osobola okunzikirizaamu kyentegeeza bw'owulira ennyimba gwe kennyini ngenda kutwala bundiyo.
I used to think like that. Naye I did not consider the fact that it is maybe us who have moved out of the space. You have grown out of the space. Gwe olaba abato tebamunyumira oyo music oyo owaabwe oyo gwolaba.
Do you know the funny part? I go out, I go to bars, I go to clubs where we have one club. Naye bwe bakuba ennyimba enkadde ntegeeza 15 kudda mabega. The reaction is far different bwe bakuba oluyimba olwafulumye today or last year.
It depends on which club you go to. If you go to a club of older people 30 and above, that is the reaction. But Eddy, if I can take you to the clubs of the 19s to 28, gezako bikube ebyo ebikadde. They look at you like this. Bagamba ono onavuddewa. You need to move with me. That's why since nkuba zijebera I put on nice.
I don't like moving with you because abakuliranye
bategeevu abange bategeevu
bakuba elbow batekako ne niqab kuno akuba elbow
bano botegeeza
bateka wembeera.
I used to think maybe music ionones, not until I noticed that it is us who have outgrown that circle. Naffe bwe twali awo
waliwo
bamatovu nga babuuza bano bayimba biki
kati naffe
kitutuuseeko
ate tuwulira.
Thank you. I used to ask myself, nali ne Elvis ayimbye eki kumbe banne bamulaba kyekyo kyalina okuyimba kyekyo, so toyinza muyimbisa basima ogenze ozambe olumuyimbisa basima ogenze banne bajja mugamba oyo fala.
God forbid and you die, how would you want to be remembered?
Do I even care about being remembered? I'm dead. How would I know whether I'm remembered or not?
Abantu balina kibaga nti Tom yange njagala nteekeko bawazuwena
ate oba tokyali.
Omanyi ekisinga obubi is no matter what you want tosobola kumanya kwangu oba ofudde okitegeera. So it doesn't even matter whether you remember me or not. I died, I went. Have you ever thought about it?
You are gone.
I want to be remembered like a hero.
Kiba tekyagattako.
Omanyi abaana be bamala okussa mu mwanyi, 1 week later they did not move. They move on straight out.
I want to talk about your new album. What is happening? Why is it taking so long?
I did not know how delicate and the processes, how difficult the processes are of doing a professional album. It is the first time. I don't think I'm worried about that. The actual fact is, I wanted to do a professional album the way they do a professional album. I want to do that one, I want to do a second one, and then I exit the music industry. I wanted to go through the process. I wanted to have songs written. I edit and write also. I wanted to sing in studios, be recorded by professional people who are considered professional by the rest of the world. I wanted my music to be mixed by the engineers who mix professional albums. I wanted the marketing processes done for me. I wanted a distribution company set. Every process. It's a very long process. And then once it is done, and it's my money, I sponsored it 100%. So
your fans are asking out there, and it's not the money issue or the investment part, but the fans are asking because word came out quite some time back. Bebe is doing a new album.
Yeah, why I talked about the money issue is because even if the music is seko, I don't mind.
Just want to make a mark.
I just want to start that mark and end with the second one. And also, it is so important for you to know that we are kind of sure of what we are doing. We're kind of sure.
Nature ending on the second one. Nuzarija saba tukole referendum. Eggwanga lisalewo bakyetaagisa bwe baga togenda
nga sigenda
ng'osigalawo
eneda seerabira eyarega ate nayo
eneyarege esimu
bw'okipika ennyo omu kiyinza okwabika andi wano we tuli it's a quarry kintu bwekyabikira wano nobody gets shaken because abantu bali used to baluti okubala
omusajja bw'agamba nti agenze nga tatwebuuzizaako tuyinza ate tukkiriza.
Recently wali South Africa. I'm not trying to poke my nose in the private life of you, but if you can divulge some information. Was it about the album?
Yes. I was in South Africa to do the photo shoot of the album and to do
really?
2 videos.
Tewali locations nnungi oba bakubi ba bifaananyi balungi?
The team of the people I'm working with on the album, some are in the UK, some are in Nigeria, some are in South Africa, and some in Uganda. So that is how the album is moving. Omuntu asinga okuba ebifaananyi bya albums ali South Africa. Omuntu yakola concept ya videos ezebbiri zengenda okusooka okuta yali South Africa. So there are some videos I will shoot here. There are some videos I will shoot in the US.
Did you talk to some record labels, music distributors in South Africa?
Yes, we visited.
Do they still know you?
Universal.
Does your name ring a bell?
Of course, why not?
Well, you haven't been around for some years.
You see, music speaks. Anti music yaba atambula. Ekikwewunyisa nti ojja kwesanga I even sound larger than. There's only 1 or 2 artists here who are at close abapya. Barak yani Joshua Barak ani omulala gwe nasanga. Actually see ye. Azawi no, because I was in Universal. At least the conversations dropped Joshua Barak. But of course the likes of Chameleon, yes. Bebe, yes. And it is not any strange. You can check Eddy Aina Song Boost. Kakati Song Boost can help you to tell.
Omukulu yampa business eya Song Boost omanyi nze bw'okola ekirungi nze muntu akyasinze
ate nodda mu byennyimba Song Boost obutatunda brand gwe kejini n'ogisa
nze brand ensobera ekwagala yeekugwa ku bbwa
ate nga sente zifa
protecting a brand
ate nga sente zifa
era gw'omu ku bantu abakyasinze okubeera ne music catalog ennene mu Uganda. By the way, gwe Chameleon ne Misach, you have 300 plus songs. No other musician in Uganda alina a catalog that big.
True.
Ebya subscription network ya Kinga Fane ngenda kebera ku ayo betuyimiridde.
Mpoze kyali kyamutwala South Africa. Ye wasinga ejjebere.
Cape Town naliyo salaba yojjebere.
Ekepu tewakuba ndongo. Bayinza okuba bakutwala mu biri ebidongo by'aba South.
Baleka abantu ahamaskurano.
Ebidongo by'aba South.
So album, any idea tugisuubira ddi oba process ekyagenda maaso?
Latest 3rd week November.
3rd week.
Yeah, we are waiting for the date of release from the company.
Okay.
Yeah, next week we'll be sure which company. 10 days from now, we'll be sure which company, and then the company will give us actual date. But we know we have given the company the dates that we want.
It's been long since you last held a concert. Ngojeko tondeka ekiwatule. By the way, tondeke ekiwatule katumijjewo mangu. Omwaka guno
Jali.
Okay.
Mayanja family.
Beba headlining.
Nga Bebe the artist. No plans of a concert? Abana
Next year.
You are worried you can't handle?
No. I'll do mine next year in May. I was bored of singing the same songs all the time. Go gataka kayimba kam. If you notice, bakole ekintu kimu bayimba ennyimba ze zimu bagattako kamu. That's why the people no longer come for those concerts. That's why those are losses. Afunayo akayimba kamu n'akagattako ate sigamba nti na mega hits. Addira katalogi gye yayimbye omwaka guno. Next year n'akolayo akayimba kamu n'addayo n'alanga ekisaawe. What do you think?
So next year in May we expect Bebe Cool.
At least you'll know for sure that 5 months back he released the what? An album. So it's worth going back to see. So that new album and a few good old songs. And that's a concert worth watching.
Are you coming to Serena?
No.
What on no?
No. Serena no.
So Odayo Korolo. Have you ever tried to reconcile with anybody you've had a disagreement with?
If they are worth and if they are also in the same if they
in the same business.
I'm saying if they are also if they also feel that way. Most especially if someone apologizes, if they wrong me, you don't expect me to go apologize to them.
No, I didn't say apologize.
So before reconciling, you have to recognize your mistake
and make an apology.
So you can't escape reconciliation. There wouldn't be any reconciliation if someone doesn't accept their mistake.
Thank you. Tubadde ne Bebe Cool wano ku Jinja era nja kusaba ali ku kamera Badru Senoga ajja kubateerayo ku bifaananyi balaga wawe tuli. I've been privileged okulaba ku byapa ebikakasa obwannannyini. It is very, very, very pertinent to me as a person.
Ekyo tukimaze.
Makinyamba okubeera nti omuntu nyinza okuba nga nenaawe ndo nangamba okakasa. So I know the man owns the quarry. Era wano we tuli owa kamera ajja balaga basetinze badrilinze ne bateekamu obuganga. Nkozesa kigambo obuganga, that is the layman's language. Naye nga they are more technical words they use. Bagenda kubanga na luno olusozi kwennyini ejinja kwe tuyimiridde in less than 2 weeks to come terigenda kubaawo, wagenda kubaawo kinnya. Have you done some more charity edda wateranga okutwala ku baana nga ebiyindi though simanyi wayogeranga nnyo wano nga onoonya ssente otegeka concert obatwala naye kukudda after sijagita after service naye nga bwe badda awo tetwamanyanga.
So next year abaana bonna be natwala India okubasala emitima, they will be on my press conference. Bakuze bonna balamu. I never lost any one of 9 of them. Now next year's concert Golden Heart njagala kuleeta abasawo okuva India. Ekifo ky'okutwala abaana 10 nja kuleeta abasawo nga 10-15 nga bajjanjaba ebintu bingi omulundi gumu okumala omwezi nga gumu. It is even easier so that abantu abangi abetaaga obuyambi obw'enjawulo basobole okuba accessing. So that is next year's concert. This other normal charity, of course I do every time. Most especially when mbeera ku gig noonyayo gwempa fees nonyayo gwempachi kwegamba I enjoy my money mostly when I give some money to those who need.
Ku birthday juice twali na gojje.
Aha. Na gojje. You saw that?
Wasn't invited.
Tutaka kumutimbagano gwe ne bootajja gwe biri wali. It happened.
There's this woman omubiri tegukola all the way. Yes. So twamuzimbira akayumba ne tumuwa business ya saloon. Kati actually next week bamutwalira solar. Batekeko byuma.
You have I would say from where we are seated, you have made some good money and you are making a lot of money out of this, but have you thought about where you came from and thrown something back?
What do you mean
where you've come from? I mean from the music industry. Have you tried to throw back something?
I think the best thing to throw back is not money. The best thing to throw back is has been my contribution towards building the industry itself. That's number one. Number two, how many people have I touched in the industry? That is very, very important. Otherwise, money-wise, there's no way there's no
throwing back is not always money.
Like what?
But oyinza n'okubalaga ku njeru.
Enjeru yeru.
Mani mukuzanya pool wali abantu abazannya
okweka enjeru
nga bazanya bakweka enjeru.
Nze olaba nze sikweka njeru. I'm an open book. The best thing you can do as artists is to walk my steps. Olaba omuntu ali successful. Kola byakoze. This is carbon, just carbon. Zisimairwa lwaki abantu kibakalubirira.
Ate muze n'okuddiza industry. Yabakolera studio wali.
Nze studio nagiteekawo. Up to today.
Subsidized.
Kamera zizo ne kamera emu baajonoonye. They keep going. I can show you messages. People keep taking. Studio weri. Okujjako ekibaleetera obuzibu tebalina ba producer. Kati bw'ojja n'ogamba ku producer wange yabakolera awo bw'oteerawo ssente. Osasula ye. Naye gwe bw'ojja ne producer wo. You do.
Thank you. Mwami Mukasa, olinayo omukulu kyoyagala omubuuza oba oyagala kyongeramu bwongezi mukka?
Ambati mbadde sina nnyo kye mubuuza kuba ebisinga nabigamba dda. Naye just kwebaza nti tufunye opportunity n'ojja n'olabako so that from here you talk from an informed point of view. Ebyapa obirabyeko, ejjinja olirabyeko, olituddeko. Business ogirabe bwetambula. Tojjaga nti omusajja apika kipiki.
Ate abayimbi baali bakyonoona. Abayimbi bammwe baali bakyonoona. Kyobala bannasirika nnyo for a long time. Beetuuma ebintu woteeri nze katono ngweko ne ku pressure. Abayimbi ba bandi ng'oli alina loogi ng'agiyitaho hotel. Munnaffe teyazimbako wali akayumba wali ne bakayita moolo. Wali ekamocha. Ojjukira saga eyo. Abayimbi beeyita ebintu n'ogwa ku pressure za bwereere. Kyobala nasirika. Kubanga tolaba nti nze baagambanga nnyo nti talina nnyumba nze n'enkimira ekyo.
Ennyumba yalwa ku laptop okwo.
Nedda gwe genda okebere ziri mmeka. Nenzija ne mbagamba omuntu osokola ssente n'ogula. Twetaga kuzimba. Ojja n'osanga eya Sendi n'oga Sendi vaawo. Njagalawo.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, you've heard it from the horse's mouth. Ogwange bwakubuuza n'abannyonnyola. Feel free to comment and share. We request you can continue to subscribe. Bwe munaabanga ebibuuzo mulina mubiteeke mu comment section. Naye kennyini
bwe tunaddamu
nga tuli babiri nga tewali wapika mukka kwagala kumpi ku kintu kukyalya. Ebimu ku bibuuzo byammwe binaabeera awo. Straight from the comments to him abaddemu.
Luseke Nyamunyamu gye tugenda mbagiyita Kikuuma Bagagga edition. Ati so akulekana mugagga wange mutambule munyina ile babiri.